Hey guys, welcome back to another ranked match replay review. And today's matchup, we're going to be taking a look at myself as the deli. We are here on Himeyama, and on the other side of the map, you're going to see my opponent in green. This is Draxos, who is playing as the Mongols. And this is a diamond matchup. Mongols, of course, have been a pretty hot topic here recently on Reddit regarding tower rushes. Ooh, right by that sheep. That feels bad. And to be honest, I haven't played a ton of ranked matches recently. I know we're coming to a close on the season. I'd really like to try to make some kind of push towards Conquer. I don't know if we'll get there or not. I don't know if I'll get enough games in, but yeah. Played a couple warm-up games prior to this. I may post one or both of those later as well, but I did want to get to this one just because of the kind of hot topic of the hour. Again, up against Mongols here. I am just going with a standard opening that I use as deli currently. If I'm not looking to fast castle or anything. Still doing pretty well on sheep here. Here's the con. He has not gotten much. I think I only missed this one sheep over here so far. Alright, so he is coming to scout me. I'm also circling around on his base. Okay, so I did spotted the Uvu, spotted the barracks. That's a pretty telltale sign that we've probably got a tower rush coming. So also, you can see his Vision Falcon. So I actually sent an extra one to gold here. I want to overgather a little. Typically, I'd have 2 on gold, and I would stay on gold at age up, and just consistently produce scholars from the Dome of Faith once I age up. Now here, in anticipation of a potential tower, I'm going to try to overgather gold a bit in case I need to move, and I want to be able to make at least one more scholar, at least one more. Again, still looking pretty good on sheep here. He's starting to snag a few from around my base. And here they come. We got the Veil, we got double produced Spearman. He's got one more coming right now. Alright, so we don't know exactly where they are. Take a look at where we're scouted here. So we're still just looking for sheep. I'm feeling okay. Looks like he's going to tower the food. Gold's in the back, so he's going to go for the front and tower the food. And that is pretty pixel perfect there, so I don't see that. He's just outside of range. Good call by him. We are still picking up sheep. So we've got a couple back home. That's not going to last us long. I did move one off of the gold over to wood now that we've got enough. And I've still got 5 on food while we're aging up here. Aging up before, going with the Dome of the Faith, rallying to wood. Still scouting around, picking up. We've got 11 sheep here. That's pretty darn good. Another set of double spearmen. Alright, he pushes in with the spears. So we're going to go ahead, just transition over here to the sheep. Not looking great at the moment, but those should last me a bit until I can get home with my 11 sheep I've got stacked up. He did not gather much from his end, so huge advantage to me. So we know the tower's coming. We know it's going to be on food. My goal right now is to get to age 2, and I want to drop an archery range as soon as possible so we can try to kill this Vil and try to defend against these spears. You can see he's quite away from aging up yet. We'll see, is he producing any more? He's not, so he's going to stick with, he's got 5 spearmen. Scouting around the back. So he's moving to my secondary wood line, kind of circling around here. 3 spears. Already garrisoned in that tower. Alright, so we are up. We've got enough wood. We've got enough wood. We're doing everything else. We're getting our... Should be getting our text. So we're building this with 2 Vils. He does cancel this tower. He's going to try to transition over here and get a little closer. Building this with 2 Vils. I want to get this down ASAP. I have not updated my technologies yet. Alright, there's the tower. Spotted. Alright, archer range down. Scholar garrisoning. So that's going to increase our production speed to double. These guys can go back to food, so we got lots of sheep now. Alright, archer's out. We're defending. Probably not enough to defend against all 5 of these. We're going to kite back. Now we've got 2. With more to come. Alright. Our goal now is to get this Vil out of here. He's trying to push back and keep me away from that Vil. Got a 4th archer coming out now. This tower's taking forever to go up. And pretty poor by him. He does lose the Vil. Now, probably a big deal there that he canceled this one and tried to transition. Alright, so now we're going to want to move back out onto this food. We're still taking this gold. Still got scholars coming. We're looking for those spears. I'm going to go ahead here soon. We're dropping the stable as well. And I'm going to look to get textiles. I get it for free. Why not? All it really costs me is a villager production. Who's going to garrison in that tower. He's finally aged up. We have not spotted this yet, but he's aging up with the silver tree. Still pretty tight in his base. He's got enough sheep that he hasn't had to move out yet. Alright, textiles are coming in. Sanctity's on the way in. There is the Khan. More archers. Now we got Gazis coming. You see we're now 11 on food, 10 on wood still. First blacksmith going down. Alright, textiles is in. Couple Gazis, one more on the way. Again, Scholar is garrisoned to double that production. Alright, we do scout around. We do see the silver tree. So we know the clock's ticking here a bit. If we're going to do damage, we got to do it in a hurry before that trade really comes online. He hasn't really had a chance yet to do much because he aged up so late. So we're going to pull 12 Vils. All these Vils from food because we still got a couple queued up. And we're going to look to siege down this tower. Now one thing here, I have the archers A moved. Villagers are shift queued on the tower back to food. And then the Gazis, I want to make sure these guys bail as soon as this goes down because he's got spearmen. I don't want to just sacrifice those right in. He did take a couple Vils, so good on him. He's killed 2, I've killed 1. Alright, spearmen on the run. Keshiks circling around. Ooh, let's see here. Okay. We spot it. And we're going to live. Still got 2 scholars garrison and then 3 more. 1 in the mosque, 2 in the Dome of Faith. And we're trying to get this barracks up in a hurry. Yeah. Feudal Keshiks, not terribly scary. They've only got 3 armor. And Gazis are going to do pretty well against them. Alright, now we will go ahead. We'll switch this back over to income per minute. Alright, Keshik's down. A couple spearmen there, nothing really to be scared of. Let's take a look at where we're at. So we are still... Alright, we got the scholar in the barracks. Getting double production there. Sanctity is in. Alright, so we've got 1 scholar moving out. Just the 1 so far. So we're going to move our army over here. Just make sure there's nothing that is going to try and contest. I've got our scout parked behind. Let's see. He's up to 4 traders now. And his army is also posted on the trade route. So he's going to try to defend that trade. Alright. So we're up here uncontested on this sacred site. We're now moving down to the south. With a few units. I'm going to go to both ends of the trade route and see what we can try to pick up here. So, always a little dangerous splitting the army. Kept a couple at home too, just in case something shows up to raid. More scholars in queue. Got both blacksmith. We're not getting any techs yet. Alright, he spots us up this way, and I believe his army is transitioning up to defend here. Alright. 5 traders, quickly turns to 4. want to try to stay away from that tower. I'm going to peel this Ghazi off and go to that sacred site with my scholar and try to heal up. This scholar's kind of YOLO over here by himself. Rip. Alright, got a little bit of a battle breaking out here. So, very outnumbered here. But now he's seeing my army that's down here as well. I did not capture that site. I believe he bailed with the Keshik, and now we're just trading with the archers. Not doing too bad there, really, for a split off section of units. Let's see here. You can see now numbers are really starting to grow in our favor. Alright, we actually somehow cleaned up there. I believe it's the armor that we have. He must not have... Yeah, he doesn't have any upgrades yet. Alright, so he's coming to meet us. Force v Force here. They're healing up. Unfortunately, I've got 2 blacksmiths and I'm not getting any techs out of them currently. Archer's getting tons of value over here. Alright, we're going to engage. Try to pull the Gazis back and leave the spears to fight spears with archers behind. And we're going to go after his archers. Alright, he peels the spears back. Lose a little more. Alright, he is also on the hunt here. We've got hunt and trade. Okay, here comes some spears. I don't have any yet. And again, with just the one upgrade, it's helping a lot. You can see how much better we're trading in these exchanges here. I'm actually pretty amazed by that. He's gonna have to transition to this back wood line. And with that, we've got the second sacred site. More trade going down, and his army is gone. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, I mean, looking back at it now, I don't play a lot of Mongols. The Age 2 was pretty delayed to get much of that trade out there. Let's go back and try to look at that timeline. So Vils, he took a couple of mine. I took his. He lost a couple here at the end. Military count, he just never really got to critical mass to get off the ground. Not having those upgrades really, really hurt. Let's take a look at resources here. So, yeah, I think just the sheep discrepancy there being in my favor was a huge, huge advantage. He still has extra stone. He did have a lot of gold. He just didn't have a lot of food to be able to do anything with it. Didn't trade very well in those exchanges. Again, that +1 ranged armor upgrade was huge, but he almost doubled us in gold. Look how much more food and wood we had there. So a little imbalanced by him. He probably didn't need so many on... He was still mining quite a bit of gold there. So yeah, maybe point proven. Tower rush not executed to perfection. I was able to bust out. I think also this slight delay in trying to reposition that tower could have been pretty detrimental. If he's got 2 towers up there, that's a lot harder to try to break through. I don't know. I think once I get textiles and just go for it, it's probably going down anyway. But I've played that match a bunch and had a ton of trouble with it as well. Maybe it helps that the map is so open that the food you got to move out onto. We were able to come across him there early enough. Yeah, he had a lot of stone too. So let me know what you think. If you stuck around till the end, feel free to drop a rating, leave a follow on the channel. I'll be posting a handful of videos here before the end of the season and see if we can make that run to conk. So appreciate you guys hanging out and see you on the next one. Thank you.